What is the Incarnation? Are we struggling to define it? The monk in me explains. First of all, what is a person? We will need to define that. Let's begin. A person is someone who can have a relationship with another person or many other persons. Also, a person can have a dialogue with other persons. So a person is not a body that has substance per se. This is important to understand when we describe especially the Trinity. A person is meant to interact with other persons within their lives, within their world or community. Now we define what makes a human person. A human person is the unity of a body, blood, and soul, which has also a free will that allows that person to make decisions through the use of their conscience, which they are allowed to form throughout their lives. Free will is infused within the soul. God's nature consists of the divinity or the wholeness of God, who also has divine will. There are three persons within God: Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The Father is the lover, the Son is the beloved, and the Holy Spirit is the love that flows between the two. This is not a Trinity discussion, so we will leave it at that for now. The person of the divine Jesus, who created the heavens and the earth, is composed of the fullness of the nature of God, with only one person, the Son. The Son contains the fullness of the nature as well as the fullness of the one divine will. All three persons of the Trinity share the same and one divine will. Now we have the definition of two full persons, a divine person and a human person, who come to be in the womb of Mary. So, how is the incarnation of Jesus composed? In the womb of Mary, something special happens. Two natures and two persons become one person. We go from having two persons to having the unity of two persons into one person. That person contains the fullness of each of the two previous persons, with body, blood, soul, and divinity, as well as free will from the human and divine will from God. We do not have two natures becoming one nature. We do not have a new nature being created. What we do have is a change in one of the natures. The nature of the human becomes united back with God, and within the incarnation, human nature is not corrupted. Because a human contains free will, within the incarnation, Jesus remains corruptible until his death on the cross. If the incarnation were not corruptible, then we would not have the ability for the human to freely act. Thence the incarnation would not be able to redeem us on the cross. This is called a hypostatic union, as in the word hyposta, person, a union of two persons. So what happens on the cross? Who suffers death? The person of the incarnation is placed on the cross. And invisible nature of man and of God are placed on the cross. A nature does not suffer. In theology, only a person suffers, not a body, not a nature. See, in theology, suffering is only for persons, not for animals. Although animals can feel pain because they have a body, same as humans can feel pain, but they don't suffer. God also cannot feel pain as he does not have a body within his nature. And that is, the monk in me explains what is the incarnation.